Welcome to Kaili, present to you by indiaintracks.com and sulekha.com. Myself, Levin Johnson, and I've got Arjun here to assist me. Today's recipe is going to be
Ajwain Gajjar ka paratha.
Ajwain Gajjar ka paratha. I'll just run through the ingredients here for you. Grated carrots, 100 grams. Ghee, 20 ml. Cumin, 10 grams. Ajwain, 10 grams. Hing, just a pinch. Chopped green chilies, 20 grams. Atta, half a kilo. 330 ml of water. And salt just for seasoning. What do you need for this parathas here? This is a little pan, thick bottom. That's where we're going to do the mix or the stuffing for the paratha. A flat bottom here, that's for tossing the parathas. You need a rolling pin and a marble top, and then a basin where you're going to make the dough here. So we're going to start with the dough. Arjun is going to help me just knead it here. That's a half a kilo of atta. Add in the salt here. You can add in the water. Keep kneading it. It takes around 5 to 7 minutes, but just the flour and the amount of water you can adjust. You're trying to make a nice soft dough here. While Arjun is doing the dough, we're going to start making the stuffing here. Bit of oil, not too much of it though. Start with the cumin. Just when it starts to broil, you could put in the ajwain here. Too much of ajwain can make the parathas bitter, so you've got to be careful with that. And then chopped chilies. If there are going to be kids having this, then you can avoid the chilies. And then the carrots. And in the corner of the pan, you can add in a pinch of hing. You can add in any spice that you like to this carrots, whatever you want it to the parathas. You can add in a bit of garam masala. If you like chili powder, you can add in some chili powder. You could feel the bouncing back here. That's the consistency the dough needs to be. So you could just roll it and just rest it for 5 minutes so that the gluten can work on it, the atta, and leave it like that for 5 minutes. And then we're going to start making little balls. Then we're going to roll it and then stuff it again. Just when the carrots are gone soft here, you don't have to really fully cook it. You just have to soften. Add in a bit of salt here. And you definitely have to cool it down now. I mean, just put the flame off. Spread it out. Before you stuff it into the parathas, while we were going to make little balls of this dough, we're going to cool this down. Arjun is going to make even balls here. After we've done even rolls here, we're going to start rolling here a bit. That's the amount of stuffing you really want. Pull the dough from one side and just stuff it in like that. And make sure it's sealed, and then roll it back again. Just pull the sides and then start sealing it from all sides. And roll it back again. All of these have been stuffed now with carrots. Now, next thing you want to do is just make sure the amount of dough on both ends should be just the right amount. Just not keep rolling it because this end will be thinner otherwise. So just enough to make a ball and put it back again. And from here, you got to be very careful, otherwise the carrot seems to come out of the dough. So you got to evenly press it and then use a rolling pin. Got the pan on here, and ideally I would use ghee, but a mix of a little bit of oil and ghee is perfect so that it doesn't burn. And also because of its paratha, and depending on, it's a thick paratha, so it has to be on a slow flame. On a very slow flame, and then you could just make it crisp later on. So it is on a slow flame at the moment. You could see the bubbles on the side, and try not to turn it too many times. Just let it relax and rest. Just to get the bubbles out, you could see that it starts to bubble up. So just to get the bubbles up, you can just roll it a few times in between. Yeah, that's just perfect here. You can see that it's nice and golden here on both sides, and it's not too crispy and not too soft. That's when it's cooked. And I would have flipped it around, say, 4 or 5 times on both sides. So even cooking on both sides is a must. And then you could just fold it like that and just serve it with a little bit of ghee. You could also garnish it with a bit of grated carrots if you want. And that's ready to be served.